Hey guys, so welcome back to Indirect Knowledge. So tonight I have a very, very special tarot card reading, and this is for a dear friend. His name is Rory, and just love him very much. And anything I can ever do to really help Rory, I really try my best to really go out of my way and help him. Um, Before I really get into the tarot card reading, though, I do want to take just a few minutes. I've done a lot of tarot card readings tonight already, and I've had a lot to do, and we've had the power out for a good bit of time here for probably at least a week. And so that's really kind of put me behind on being able to do this service. And of course, you guys that watch this channel know how much I love doing tarot card readings and helping people in this capacity. And that, as far as the service work that I do, this is something that I really get a lot of enjoyment out of doing. I like to help people in this capacity. It's a great way of sharing information with people, spiritual insights, precepts, different things. It's also a great way of just getting to know and connect with people. So it's really rewarding in that light as well. But here I have to take a minute to thank Rory, because Rory's got one of the biggest hearts of anyone I've met in a long time. Rory, he's a generous contributor to this channel. Um, the room that you see me in right now, in fact, I waited until this is the last reading I'm doing tonight, unless I got one more left to do, but I don't think I do. But I intentionally waited until the end to do this particular reading because I wanted to take a moment to just call out Rory and to say thank you, and to just kind of exhibit or to show in a way what love can really do and what the blessing has been for all of us monks here at the ashram, at the monastery. So let me just go ahead and raise this up in just a minute. So gotta stand up a little bit for this. So if you guys can see behind me here, this wall right here, well, about a week or two back, this was not a wall. It was just it was just, this entire room was actually like devastated. I mean, it was just unusable. There was holes and all kinds of things all throughout the drywall here. This entire room was just, it had been vandalized. Someone had come in, taking crowbars, beating all the walls, you know, windows, you name it. The flooring was all out. Everything was completely out of this entire thing. And you guys know, like us monks, we're very humble. We, really about service and doing nice things for others. We kind of take whatever comes at us. We think about poverty. There's so many things that go into all of this. And I can't really stress this enough, or say, or show my appreciation or my thanks enough for all of you guys watching this that do contribute and do help out the work that we do here. But because of Rory, we were able to get paint, we were able to get supplies, we were able to get things. We had people that they only had a short window of time to be able to get this room in order, to fix it up and to get it painted and to get everything going with it. I mean, and now, thanks to Rory's contributions and different things and other people's contributions, this room is now complete. I mean, it's, very, very nice. I mean, this is a very small room, but it's a very quaint room. Maybe I can show you guys a little bit, like, I can just kind of give some perspective here. But all of this was vandalized. It's a very simple room, just for a monk. Flooring is done and everything. You can see the flooring. And none of this would have been possible, none of it, had it not been for the contributions of viewers like you. And this was something that us monks, we were really praying hard about, because this was something that, this is a little guest room. Someone needs a place to stay. Maybe they're out on their luck. They want to come. Oftentimes in the tarot card, you guys see sort of the supplication card. Let me see if I can pull that out of the deck real quick, and I'll just kind of give you guys an idea of what I'm talking about here. was a good card also. I mean, that's what I'm trying to say. What should be the last card? Here it is. This is a supplication card in the tarot. And so in this card here, you have a person that's lying down on their back, prayer pose. Some people think this person's dead, but they're not dead at all. We have the Four Swords. Swords are about mental things that are going on in the mind. It's about stilling the mind. I always tell you guys, for one who's conquered the mind is the best of friends. For one who has failed to do so, the mind will be the greatest enemy. Also, another favorite Bible verse is, trust in the Lord with all thine heart, lean not unto thine own understanding, in all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy path. Proverbs 2, 5, and 6. But we see the stained glass. This is somewhat of a spiritual connotation. It's where we're resting, relaxing, getting our strength back. There's a sword, and there's four of them. When we see the number four, it's really about stability and support. If you have four legs on a table, that table is pretty well supported. You hack off one of those legs, that table falls down. So this is really about getting your support back, getting yourself in a good place mentally. And that's what your help has done. That's what all of your help have done. It's been able to help us get our things put so that we can assist people who are going through these types of situations, that are in situations where they're not feeling supported. They're not feeling very stable. And all day long, every day, our efforts are out there helping people. We're in the trenches. We're out there trying to do the best we can to help people, whether we're doing spiritual counseling or whether we're, working in some kind of a soup kitchen or something like that, preparing food, uh, distributing prasadam, which is like a sanctified kind of food that we offer. We do everything from scratch, and you know, everything is done from the heart. And that's what it really all boils down to, and it all comes down to. So I just want to say to Rory, thank you so much for all that you have done to help this channel. And your support has really done a lot of great work. I mean, we were able to get some scrap materials for free from different things. Um, None of this work, the actual patchwork and stuff, the drywall, we were able to get a lot of that stuff for free. But the paint, the flooring and everything like that, this vinyl flooring and stuff, and we had the resources and the people to help us with it. But had it not been for like your support and this would not be possible. So I like to show people, hey, look, when you do give a donation or something, or if you do go out of your way to help, even if it's just getting a tarot card reading, for a little bit of money or something like that, all of that does go to a greater good, a greater purpose. Now, just imagine for a moment how many people may benefit from this point on. I mean, somebody comes in off the street or something like that, they need a safe place to be. They don't have anyone to really look after them or something. They can come and they have a place. They can, have a nice place. Maybe we can get a bed or something for this room also, get some donation or something for that. Who knows? Or, just make it nice, have a nice table in here, maybe with some flowers on it, something peaceful, a plant or something like that. But do things in a nice way so that people feel really comfortable, really safe. That's that's what's in my heart. That's what all of us monks really want for people, is just a sense of safety and security, and knowing that there's people that care, that love them, and that are here for them. That's a big part of the service that we do. And by helping and loving others, we're in essence helping and loving God. And that's what our mission is. It doesn't matter what religion or spiritual beliefs or, what your ideas or your ideologies or philosophies are. None of that matters. That the core of everything is about helping other people, being there for people, and trying to give to others and make their life as hopeful and as positive and as big a blessing as possible. And that's what we try to do day in and day out. So there's a lot of you out there that have given, and I thank all of you. And there's just too many of you to mention all of your names individually. But Rory is one of those special, rare individuals that himself has been through a lot. And it's been an upward battle, and it's been a real struggle. And I don't know, it just was in my heart to really expound upon this a little bit tonight and just to show that appreciation and that gratitude and that thanks. So, Rory, thank you for your support. And I, as this effort that you have already put these funds and this help that you've given us will now help other people and stuff like that. I hope that you will also feel a part of what we're able to feel a part of as we do this service and as we help others and what have you. So much love and big thanks to you. Now, my gift back to you is this tarot card reading. It's just a general reading. I got a good sense that things, they always say what goes around comes around. It's the law of karma. Let's see what's in store for you. Got a jumper card. Throw that out. So, you use 7-card spread. So, in the past, we have the high ground. There are people that are going to come, that are going to try to break us down, that are going to try to take what's ours, that's going to try and, influence us, whatever. You're on top. These people are on the bottom. You have that inner strength. In the near future, in the present moment, I should say, right now, what's happening is this idea of the lovers. It's about relationships. It's about choices also. Do we pursue this relationship? Do we, move it forward? Are we going to continue to love and give and to nurture this relationship? Or is it something that we're going to part from? Maybe it's not the best thing for us. Maybe there's something else out there that we're yearning for, or something that's more in our heart, or something that we're ready for. Sometimes it's hard to let go of something if we think we should let go of it when we're got such a big heart. It's really hard and difficult sometimes to do that. Other times, maybe it's in our best interest to stay, and that's a decision we have to make. So it's a kind of a decisionary thing, but it's also about partnership. It's about being with others. And when you partner with other people and stuff like that, you're there for each other. You can help each other. You can assist. Be there. That's really a positive thing. In the near future, and all about 2 months from now, we have the King of Swords. King of Swords is about really finally getting control over that mind. That's what this is really all about. Controlling the mind, being able to, not be susceptible to everything that comes around. You know what I mean by that. You just kind of let things go, but at the same time, you're firmly convicted in the things that you're convicted about, and you're willing to be the master over that, take control over it. And that's what this is really all about, mastering the mind. Now, as far as the lovers go, let's get a little bit more perspective on that. Well, we have the old 4 of Pentacles. Now, we talked about force being really the stability, support. When this card comes up, it's really about miserliness. Sometimes we just feel like if I let go of these funds, if I let go of this stuff, then good's not going to come back to me, or maybe I'm going to put myself in a vulnerable position. It's not good to really necessarily have that kind of thought, but that's just kind of the way it is with the lover. Sometimes it's about like, if I sacrifice, then maybe I'm going to end up losing. So maybe I need to not do that. And, from a rational perspective, that may make sense. But often life is not about rationality. As we find out pretty quickly, just getting on in life, that sometimes we have to have faith and there's other things at play. Sometimes we have to let go of that doubt or disbelief that we have about things, or the critical thinking, or the negativity, let go of all of that, and just kind of go with the flow and let things happen naturally. Everything always works out if we just trust that it will work out. It will. As far as where you're at right now, mindset-wise, everything, got the blinders on, you're feeling like you're trapped, but you're not really trapped, Rory. Everything is there ready for you. You could just back up 2 seconds and then cut yourself free, take the blindfold off, and a whole new world opens up to you, and everything positive starts to shine forward. And you're going to see so much positivity, love, and everything else come into play and come about. And you're starting to experience that now. As far as the outcome here, well, we have the Nightmare card. It's not the final decision card. It's not the swords in the back card. It's not the 10, but it's the 9. And the good thing is that this is just a bad nightmare, some of the things that you've been through in the past, but you're waking up from that nightmare and all. And boy, does that feel good knowing that it was just a nightmare. It's also about getting control of your mind and being able to move forward and feel better and know things are going to work out. And know that all the things that were plaguing you, all the things that were perceivably negative, were just a figment of your own imagination, your own mind, and that they really have no bearing on anything. That your future is now, and that you can make that future exactly what you want it to be. And you've waken up from all the negativity and the backdrop of badness and all these kind of negative things, and that everything is going to just naturally start to work out for you, and you're going to feel really good as that starts to unfold. What's the key to making it happen, though? Well, it always goes back to that old temperance card. And Rory, I believe you get this card quite a bit in your readings, but this particular card is really about the proportions. Doing things in a nice proportionate way to get the best of everything, the essence of everything, kind of the nectar, if you will, of everything. It's about being patient. Rome wasn't built in a day. Neither were you and I. It's about taking our time with things, letting things unfold naturally, one day at a time. And that's really, at the end of it, the answer or the key to everything here is taking things one day at a time, one foot in front of the other. And if you do that, everything is going to turn out great. So anyways, my friend, I just want to say as kind of a final thing here, thank you so much for your donations and your continued support and the love and the blessings and the prayers and everything that you have given to the monks here and to the mission that we serve. And much love and many blessings to you. And if you ever need anything, of course, as your tarot coach, I'm always here for you. You know that. Never going anywhere, dear friend. And all of you guys watching, if you guys need a tarot card reading, if you would like to get a copy of the Bhagavad Gita, that's an ancient Sanskrit spiritual text. We have it in English, of course. It's been translated and transcribed and everything in English so you can read it. It's only 18 chapters long. It's not a really long book, but there's a lot to it. It's got a lot of spiritual overtones and everything in it. And if you read it kind of with an open mind, you can get a lot of value from it. You can go to indirectknowledge.com and get a copy, of course, of that. And then if you want to, of course, support what we're doing, you can always go to helpbydonating.com. And that's a secure website now. And you can give, of course, a donation, whatever amount that you care to give. And everything that you give, of course, goes 100% back into helping others. So that's really all of it. If you guys need anything, though, all of that information will be in the description below this video. So make sure you check out the description below this video. I also have my telephone number there. If you ever need to reach out to me, of course, I'm always here for you. Much love and many blessings. And I will see you guys on the next episode of Indirect Knowledge. But before I go, stop. Don't go anywhere. Before I go, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification on this video so that you can get notifications every time we come on. And if you come on at the same time that we're on and you have a question or something you'd like to ask it, and then maybe I can, if I have the time, schedule permitting, I can get that question answered for you in real time as we're doing these live streams. So anyways, much love and many blessings. See you guys on the next episode. Thank you, Rory.